Hey everyone, this is just going to be a quick demo for the Advanced PioTools tree pruning software, as well as a demo for the PioViewer integration. So on the right we have the Advanced PioTools software, and on the left we just have a fairly normal Pio 3 sim. It's just a heads-up 3-bet pot. And if we look at the turn c-bet node, we can see we have 3 different bet sizes, and most turns are mixing at least a couple of sizes. But let's say we wanted to in-game implement a strategy where we use a single size for the turn c-bet, but each turn card could have a different size. And so one thing we could do is use the software to first select this select the turn c-bet node, and then let's say, just so it doesn't take a long time to run, let's just look at the turn 4s. Diamond, right? Yeah. And so we could look at all turns, and we could run it for every file in this directory, but there's only one. So yeah, we want to use one bet size for this node, and then we're going to solve it to accuracy of 1%. That's not very high, but we just I don't want it to take too long for this demo. So you can see here it's created a new folder where all of the newly created sims are going to go, and it's done. And so now we can see this sim is very similar to the original one. The only difference is that now on the turn 4s they've been node locked to use a single size. So you can see on this sim it's sort of mixing between the all-in and the 2E, and then on this sim it's just using the 2E. And then on the double flush draw turn, for example, it's going to just go pure jam or check, whereas in this sim it was still just sort of mixing the small size in a little bit. And the way it sort of comes up with these strategies is that it makes a subtree of the selected node and then tries each of the candidate bet sizes individually, looks at the EV of each one, and then chooses the one with the highest EV, and then node locks that strategy onto the original sim. So it's not using the one that's just the highest frequency, it's actually just using the one that brings the most EV. So that's that, and I'll quickly demo the PioViewer integration. So it requires a little bit of setup. The first thing we need to do is press this button, which just does some setup in the PioSolver directory. The second thing we need to do is connect the PioViewer to Advanced PioTools. So the thing we need to do is do solver and then connect, and then we need to select apt.bat. So it doesn't show up here, so we need to type it in because it's only listing PioSolver executables, but it's fine, it'll still work. And then just click OK, and then we need to restart. And yeah, now we could see that this menu has popped up, Advanced PioTools, and now we could sort of do a very similar thing, but sort of in the viewer itself. So here we can look at the same node. Here we're mixing various sizes, and if we wanted to just prune to one size, we could run that, and then it'll take a few seconds. This one takes a little bit longer right now because it's just solving it to a higher accuracy, but yeah, so now we could see it's sort of node locked itself to use only one size, similar to what we were doing before. And so we can go and do this on basically any node, so even raised nodes. So for example here, if we wanted to node lock this, we can look at this that, and we can do it on a river node as well. Let's find a river node where we might want to use 2 sizes. So we can look at hotness. That's not a good example. All right, let's look at hotness. All right, so here, queen of, let's say this river is mixing a bunch of different sizes. So if we wanted to use 2 sizes, we could do prune node to 2 sizes, and then it'll choose basically the 2 sizes that bring the most EV. It'll try any combination of 2 sizes, and it found that this one is the highest EV combo. So we're going to do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.